I was excited to see everybody also, which honestly, I wasn't sure who was going to show up. I thought at some point I thought it was just gonna be you and I.
And I opened the door, and I was like already crying. And when I saw you, I said, I don't know what I was I handing you something? In hindsight, this is probably dangerous for your family, right? And I'm dreaming of you tonight. Do I look like her?
Yeah, actually.
uh, hello, lucky number, angel number. That's an angel number, right?
11 alone? Oh, I think it's like 1111.
I thought all like double numbers are angel numbers, like 22, 33, 44. Is that not a thing?
Maybe.
I don't know angel numbers.
I just know like in there multiples of threes. Like 2, 6, 3.
Oh, 111, 222, 444. Oh, not doubles. Not doubles. Did you ever play the game with the license plates where you like call out license plates and do sandwiches?
Sandwiches?
Yeah, so like if it was like 959. It's kind of like, remember the game, I think it's called Slaps, or everybody has a different name for it, where you do doubles, sandwiches, jacks? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know, like that.
Slapjack?
Maybe.
Are you talking about the card game?
Yes.
Hmm.
So sandwiches, it's the same concept. Remember sandwiches? It'll be like a king, queen, king. Like if it's a sandwich, and you can slap it.
No.
We went to different schools.
It's a different school. We're in different districts.
We're in different districts. Anyway, I used to do that with a license. My friend used to do that with license plates. He'd be like, sandwich, and then he would like punch me. Kind of like Slugbook for the license plates with the states.
I see.
Anyway, we're here! Episode 11!
11.
Sorry, I got distracted. And yes, these are...
Real. These are real.
Oh, yeah. These are authentic and natural. How are you? How was your week?
Good. The week's been good. The week's been great. Actually. How's your week?
It was okay. I didn't do much besides work, and I started reading comics, Power Ranger comics.
I saw your TikTok selection. Not all of them because they're long and they're just you going over the comics, but
Well,
I did see you started a series.
I had it. Well, you know how I am on my TikTok series. I don't ever commit to them, so let's see how long I actually stay with it. But yeah, it's that was fun. I like to read the comics, and I thought, I don't know, I wanted to get him a nerd bag. Is what I keep saying. I think that's what people are saying about, like I said, get him a bag, and it's like something bag.
I see.
And that's me trying to stay young and hip and cool. Do you like my Pinata jacket? It's another costume that I was a Pinata for Halloween, but I've been wearing the jacket on laundry days.
Yeah, I like it.
Because it keeps me warm. I want to make another one that doesn't have a hood. Because this one... But I feel like if I want to wear this in public, but I think the hood makes it too silly. Which I know is...
Cosplay.
I mean, it's already silly. But I want to do another one where it's just the sleeves. So we'll see if I can get that done.
Yeah.
But
Same colors?
no, that's a good question. I don't know. I haven't even gone that far. But yeah, I don't know. What, any suggestions?
Because I know these colors were a mistake. Right?
Yes. Hey. Yeah, I got cheap dye from the internet that did not work. I think it was egg dye for like Easter eggs. But yeah, everything came out pastel, and it was not the color it was supposed to be.
It is giving Easter.
Is
Now
it?
you mention it? Yeah.
Well, he has risen. But look at our note cards, y'all. What do you think of these? We're trying to be organized. We're trying to be better at the show. So we made notes so that way it flows a little bit easier because we're very. I don't know if it's my fault or it's not a fault, but we're very like.
Right.
Look over there, look over there. So we're just, hopefully this keeps some organization for you. But I do see, we had a pool party. We had a pool party.
We did. The pool party left the chat.
The pool party has left the chat. It happened. And did you have a good time?
I did, but I want to go back because, you know, when I say it left the chat,
I mean, it's like we brought it to fruition.
we actually did it. Yeah, right.
Yeah. You think I know that I'm not cool. I know that I'm not hip, but hey, I know.
Well, because I thought you meant like I thought you assumed I was talking about like it left the chat like it happened because you're like it left the chat. We did it, or like it happened or something like that. Anyway, yeah, we had a whole party right outside our studio. Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I didn't get as drunk as I thought I was gonna be, but I did get pretty stoned. Or I don't know. Do you say stoned if you take an edible?
Why not?
I don't know. Stoned feels very fumi.
Maybe because that's what you're used to.
Okay. Well, I was very I was feeling good. I had just the right amount of edibles. The drinks were. It's hard. Being cross-faded, as the kids say, it's hard to tell whether I'm buzzing or if I'm stoned. But regardless, I felt good. I had fun. It's nice to see everybody. I don't. It's nice when all the people are just. How do I say this without sounding
Positive vibes.
Yes, when everybody has those positive vibes, it feels there's no awkwardness. There's no strange awkward silences or anything like that. And it just felt good. I'm happy with that group that we were all there with, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I was excited to see everybody also, which honestly, I wasn't sure who was going to show up. I thought at some point it was just maybe you and I.
Did you really?
At the pool, yeah.
Why?
Just so we had a low confirmation count.
I think in our big age, it's just like, oh, we'll go, and then like we committed. Those of us the people that were there are very like, we're gonna do it, and then we commit, and then like they don't really need a follow up because they are like, well, I said I was gonna go, and so I think we're used to like people who are like flakes, if you will. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why, you think?
No, literally nobody confirmed.
Oh.
That's why.
Well,
but you're right. You're also right. Also, like we were in good company, great weather. The sun was out. She was out. The water felt great,
and it wasn't even too hot. It was like perfect.
Right. And the snacks.
Oh, that buffalo. Paul makes this homemade buffalo chicken dip, and it literally works me out. I'm like, like that. Pussy on fire, girl. Oh my god. This buffalo chicken dip. And then with that edible and those drinks, I was like, I honestly couldn't.
It up.
Like at some point, I was like in my head about it. I was like, I need to get away. I like was hanging out by it.
I had to consciously be like, other people want some of this also, so I had to like move.
Yeah, well, to use what's the phrase? You snooze, you lose. So
yeah, but
I think everybody
there's a line,
right? Those pita chips, and you always get the right pita chips. Oh my god! Can you cater that for my wedding?
Yeah, sure. I'll work for your wedding,
and we'll have it basically out to yourself because the French don't like spicy. Well, a lot of Stan's friends don't like spicy. I would say like 50% of them don't like spicy.
Okay.
They think tahine is spicy, which is kind of cute and endearing because they're like, épicé.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, but they're cute. But what I do appreciate is that they try it. They're not like no. They try it. So shout out to Stan's friends. I love y'all. And then I also see that you went to go see Fantastic Four this past week.
I did. Because remember last episode you were like, we went to see it, and I was like, no, I didn't see it. So I actually went to go see it. And it was cute.
You liked it?
I liked it, yeah. But I usually like Marvel movies. I just don't keep up with them.
Yeah, this is not shady. They're a simple, fun entertainment. It's superheroes. You don't take it too serious. And it's fun. Did you live for Vanessa Kirby? That's the Invisible Woman. Like, was she fierce to you?
She was fierce. At first I was like, she's so heartless. But then she came through.
Why is she heartless?
Because she wanted to kill Earth.
No. I love you. Are you
talking about the Silver Girl?
No.
I thought you said the Silver.
No, Invisible Woman.
Oh, Invisible. Oh, the girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
The mother.
Mother. Did you think she was fierce?
Yeah, I thought she was fierce.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound convincing.
Well, I said yes.
Okay.
But, I mean, I think it's obvious. I thought who was the most fierce.
The silver girl,
Yeah.
the silver surfer, or Shalabal, I think is her name. I don't know. I think it's just Shalabal. Shalabal.
I don't know.
She was shiny. She was shiny. Did you know there's a lot of incels online? They're like, why does the silver surfer? Why? And they're trying to be woke. They're making it a woman. But it's actually a totally separate character from the male Silver Surfer, and they're just using that character versus the other one, so it's not like they're going woke. It's an existing IP, if you will. They're just annoying. But anyway, yeah. Speaking of Power Rangers on my Power Ranger comic series, yesterday was Power Ranger Day, National Power Ranger Day, might do, and I missed it. I should have done something online for it. I should have done. Oh, y'all, if anybody's listening to this, feel free to give feedback. I told Paul that I want to do go live one day and have a drinking game where we watch a Power Rangers movie and make a drinking game out of it. If anybody would like
Not
to
make a drinking game out of it. Oh, yeah. Because you already have a game out.
I have drinking game rules that I made for viewing the Power Ranger movie a long time ago that I have. I think I still have them. If not, then I'll have to make them up again. But I thought that would be fun to do. So if anybody has any feedback about that or says that they would like to join us, feel free to let us know.
If you want to join us in real life or even virtually.
Yep. And I took a break from painting as well. This past week, I've gotten my motivation back. I've started brainstorming, so I started doodling at my desk, like things that I want to draw. So I'm going to get back into, because I feel like I've taken a really long break from painting. Maybe just because I did so much in such a short amount of time than I've ever done in my life that I felt like I needed a break, but it really wasn't that much. But I have my creative juices have been flowing, so I'm ready to get back, really get back into them. So stay tuned for some more art.
Love that.
Segue. We're practicing our segues.
We're practicing our segues. You did take a break from painting. I just
Take a break from painting. Topics.
Yeah, wait, so why did you take a break from painting? Did you say that?
Yeah, I said that I was taking a break. I think I just was at not a dead end. I think I said I was like, oh, I did a lot in one, so it felt like I was just my creative brain side was was tired.
I see.
And I do have ideas that I want to paint, but I haven't had, I guess, the motivation to put pen to papers, if you will. But I watch a lot of art TikToks and content comes up on my page. That inspires me. That motivates me. That gets me oh, I can do this. And it's a lot of time, and there's nothing bad about it. But doing the podcast takes up a lot of my free time in between my actual full-time job. Honestly, if I didn't have a full-time job, I probably would get so much done on my creative projects. Right. Just because I'm not exhausted from work, and I've just been generally I guess, lazy, to be totally transparent. After work, I'll work on the podcast, or I'll make those TikTok. It's weird because I know a TikTok is so silly, but it takes up time. I made that TikTok asking people if they want to suggest any ideas for what we would talk about. That TikTok alone took me at least an hour and a half. And for my schedule, I get off work at 6:30. I eat dinner. By the time I'm able to do free stuff, let's say it's 7:30 or 8, an hour and a half. I'm done at 9:30, maybe 9:45. It's late now. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. So it's I know it sounds very boring adult, but that fucking full-time job gets in the way of your real life. So stay in school, kids. Find a job that you love, so that way you don't have to be in my position. But yeah, basically
that's taking a lot of time. I think also what we do, it's very draining mentally. So to want to do anything afterwards, it's kind of forced sometimes.
Yeah, I have to being vulnerable again, and so sometimes I think especially because I have I have ADD. It's not officially diagnosed, but my therapist and the psychiatrist that I meet, they have prescribed me Adderall. I don't take my full dosage, but it helps me maintain focus. So they are under the assumption that I likely have ADD. But as an adult, they said there's really no way to diagnose me because it's hard to test an adult. Yada yada yada. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. ADD. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying?
I'm assuming it was something to do with like energy afterward to like be able.
Oh, being vulnerable. What happens is like I will finish with work, my ADD meds wear off, and I get into this lull of like I don't recognize. See, with depression is weird. So I have depression, but it's for me the way depression forms is I don't do anything. But I don't recognize it because I don't feel like a sadness necessarily.
Yeah.
I just don't do anything and I stay in bed. And so like because of work, because my ADD goes into overdrive after my meds are wearing off, because I don't like to use my meds excessively, and I get into this lull and I will be in my bed, but like I'll just be there, and then like 4 hours, 5 hours will pass where I haven't gotten up to go get dinner, and I'm not like I don't feel like, and I don't recognize that I don't even realize that time is passing. I don't even realize I've been in bed that long, and then I'm like, oh shit, I need to get up.
Yeah.
And I have to like catch myself in it, and I talked to my therapist about it, where I'm like, I have to start recognizing when those happens, because I have to like tell myself, okay, I need to get up, I need to do something, because that helps me like helps me feel better, helps me feel positive. It truly does. Like when I start doing something and I'm active about it, then it really helps my mental health. But it's just sometimes I fall into it and I don't even realize it's happening, and then I have to I have to be
Wake up.
Yeah, wake up, Pearl.
Who's Pearl?
It's from Drag Race. Who's Pearl? Pearl, you remember? I think Ruth said it. She said, "Wake up, Pearl."
No, I know who Pearl is, but I wasn't sure.
Have you ever seen season 7?
Probably.
With
With
Katya?
Pearl?
With Pearl, Katya, Trixie.
No, wait, is that the one that I was starting to watch again, and then I
I
stopped?
don't know.
Remember when I was like, oh, Katya
Oh.
and Trixie are like rewatching their.
Oh yeah. That's season 7. Pearl's on season.
That's
the one when RuPaul was like-
I watched season 1. I mean, I watched episode 1.
Oh.
That's it.
I've never seen season 1. But yeah. So anyway, on the notes it says
Art inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, I guess we can talk about things that kind of inspire us or kind of get us out of that mental block to where we're not, where we want to do things. Something that I noticed and kind of put on if I want to get creative is Devil Wears Prada. Mainly because it's like
interesting.
it is. What I think it also has to do with like it's connected to like Project Runway, which I love watching, like fashion and being creative and all that, and then it has to do with Runway magazine and running the business of the creatives and all that's creative. But also the hectic life of people living in New York City. Which is like just alive and fast paced and like in that, which is
I
like,
love it.
yeah. And I also love New York City. You know, I'm sure you can relate to it. I feel like every time you go there, we've gone together twice. Every time.
We're such jet setters.
100% of the time, I feel like we leave like very inspired, very motivated to like try and bring that lifestyle into San Antonio.
Yeah.
For ourselves, at least.
I think it's the energy, because everybody that's there feels like they're all there with a goal to find success.
Yeah.
Of course, I recognize that's an experience that's like from an outsider's point of view. I'm sure people that live there are like, okay, it's just New York City. But
Right.
at least for us, well, at least in Manhattan, maybe in other boroughs it might feel differently. But that I agree. Like the energy there, I just love I love the city because I love a fast pace. Because I think I need that as someone. Maybe it goes back to me having ADD. Like I need something that's like, because like I'm otherwise my default mode is like sleep mode. Like
Yeah.
do not disturb mode. Like I'm just like idle. So I think when I feel the energy of a place like that, I'm like, oh, let's do this, and I do like that. I do find it interesting though that specifically Devil Wears Prada is what inspires you. And
Well, I think it is because the fast pace and Miranda Priestley is very demanding of her assistants. I'm like, okay, I can be your assistant, but I can actually be her assistant because Miranda Priestley isn't actually real. But if I think I could do a good job as her assistant. That's a line from Devil Wears Prada. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know it like that. We'll do a drinking game with that one too.
No, but also in line with like the New York lifestyle. I feel like if I want to be in that, I can't actually be in that financially, but I can be that for myself. You know, like produce work and like just be like on top of it. I kind of have to do that for myself. And Devil Wears Prada kind of motivates me to do that. So if I'm like wanting to do something creative, I'm like, oh, I haven't really produced like these, you know, what? When am I gonna get what? Am I gonna get on top of that?
Mm.
I'll put that on the actual motivate.
Okay, I see that. I mean, that makes sense. I think I'm just surprised. I think it's just interesting that different things motivate people differently. I like to listen to sad music when I would exercise. I would listen to sad music. You know, how people listen to like upbeat, like high energy music.
Mm-hmm.
I would listen to sad shit. Like I would listen to Adele while jogging. And the way that works for me is like I go into I need to be distracted when I'm exercising, so like I need to go inside so I don't realize like the torture I'm putting my body through.
Sure.
So it helps me, and sad music helps my creative juices for some reason, so I start thinking about all these creative ideas while exercising, and then I distract myself from. So different things, like I know what you mean, different things motivate me. And also like that kind of music like helps my creative juices flow. Like I need, it's really weird because music helps me brainstorm stories. Like I think of because music connects me to a moment, and that moment connects me to like a memory, and then a feeling, and then I'm like, oh, a story about this, and then I start thinking of all these things, and so that's how what motivates me. That's what inspires me. Music helps me with my painting, like it's but like sad music. It's kind of, you know, like some people are like, I listen to classical music for studying. Like I need the sad music. I need the stuff that like breaks your heart because it really gets my creative juices flowing. I don't know why, but
I think it's because it makes you emotional. Or it draws that emotion. So you're like, oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, it's all tied to emotion. I'm emotional. I think something's changed. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Is that the line?
Go on.
Late in the last 2 years, I've been very emotional. Very emotional. Like everything gets me. Movies get me. I get sad. Sometimes I think about you and I want to cry because I feel so proud of you, or I'm like oh my gosh, don't. Anyway, oh
Yeah.
I've been very emotional lately, and
I think at least from outsider's perspective, like it I do feel like you have gone through a lot in the last couple of years. And that's tied together. Which we don't have to go there, but they're tied. They're tied to your emotions, which is also tied to your creativity.
I think so. Maybe but strangely today I've been unusually positive for some reason, but it might have been that Red Bull and then that Earl. And then I was like, girl, did you see me at work? I was positive vibes, sending cute little gifts. Like I was like messaging like our coworkers inside, like I'd be like, show me an update on that thing that you were building. Like I was, and then I don't know what was wrong with me. If something was going
Well,
through.
nothing's wrong.
I mean, I even texted Stan. I was like, I'm feeling unusually optimistic today. I just wanted to tell you that I loved you. I mean, I tell him I love him all the time, but like I don't know. I just felt really optimistic. So that Adderall be hitting, girl. But yeah, I've just been really emotional. But speaking of emotional, wait, before we get to that, I do want to ask you because not ask you, but my dream, because it reminded me of Devils Wears Prada and her business and all that. I've always wanted an art house, or to have an art house, but like an art house that has like, I guess like I don't know what an art house is, but it's like things that like, maybe was Andy Warhol's art house like this? They had writers, photographers, videographers, artists, painters.
I feel like yes.
Cinematographers, like all the things. Okay, like that's my dream. So like if this podcast were to take off and it became lucrative, we were able to monetize, would it be so cool to have like an art house with all our artist friends, like a space where they can use like, it just sounds so awesome to me. And we can make like a magazine and everyone can contribute in some kind of way to it. That seems so that's like my creative like dream. That would be so cool. Anyway, but back to emotions. I wanted to ask you, have you had any embarrassing moments that are haunting to you? Because my embarrassing moment is when I was very emotional and I cried very ugly in front of you. Do you know which time I'm talking about?
I can recall one.
Wait, have I cried in front of you more than once?
I feel like you have, but I can recall one. I can recall one.
Which is the one? Christmas?
Christmas?
Girl, when I got COVID on Christmas?
Okay, more than one.
What's the other one?
When you still lived in San Antonio and I lived in Austin and you stayed with me.
Oh, that's not embarrassing. I don't know why that doesn't embarrass me. I think it's because I was drunk.
Well, I didn't think I was embarrassing, but that's when I was seeing you cry.
We're not going to talk about that one.
Right. Okay,
but
we can talk about Christmas.
But Christmas...
What happened on Christmas? You got COVID?
Girl, they got me with the swab. I got tested positive, and I ruined Christmas. And I had to...
You didn't ruin Christmas? For yourself?
Well, all my family didn't want to meet because they all got scared. And so nobody met up.
Valid. No, they met up. I literally took your presents to your mom's house.
Yeah, but it wasn't like everybody. It was just like a couple of people.
Oh.
So I ruined Christmas. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I felt like I ruined Christmas, but the way I was crying haunts me. Like I will be like sitting there and I'm like, oh, that was ugly. Like it'll just pop in my brain and I'm like, oh, Bubble Sonnet. And that was embarrassing. And to reenact it.
Oh, okay.
What did I tell you? I don't remember what I said exactly now. I just remember like I was in my room and I opened my door and I was like, okay, wait, let me back up. I caught COVID. Paul tested negative, right? You're in the clear. And I asked Paul if he could drive to drop off the presents that I had for my family, which he obliged because he was going to San Antonio to visit his family. I was in my room isolating and I opened the door and I was like already crying. And when I saw you, I said, I don't know what was I handing you something? In hindsight, this is probably dangerous for your family, right? Because you were like exposed to me.
Well, I feel like right now when you're repeating the story, I'm like, why was I so comfortable being around you and then meeting with your family, and why were they comfortable with it? So I'm sure in the moment it was fine.
Like, yeah, I mean, I didn't have any symptoms. I was literally just tested positive. I only tested myself because someone said that they had gotten COVID that we had hung out with. So then I tested myself, which I came in positive, but I didn't have any symptoms. Which is the dangerous part, right? Anyway, I opened the door for whatever reason, and I was like, "I'm sorry, Papa," and I like closed the door, like, and it was like ugly, like Kim Kardashian ugly cry. So,
I don't think that's embarrassing. That's true emotion.
Well, is there anything that haunts you? We have to take a break soon. Like, soon.
No, honestly, nothing.
We'll take a break and we'll come back and you can tell us if there's anything that's ever haunted you before.
There's not, but we can come back to it.
We'll be right back. Just kidding. And I'm dreaming of you tonight. Did I look like her?
Yeah, actually.
Bitch. Okay, nothing ever, not one time you have been embarrassed that it haunts you to this day.
Not that it haunts me. I'm sure I've been embarrassed, but not. I don't honestly don't recall any specific moments in my life where I'm like, oh, that was embarrassing.
Okay,
Well, but I'm sure like I've like waved to somebody who was waving to somebody behind me. You know, like
yeah, but it doesn't haunt you. Something that
right, I
haunts
think
you.
haunts me.
Well,
Sorry.
that moment haunts me. And then one time, I think I've told you about it before. When my mom was with her ex-husband, I was home alone. I don't remember what was playing, but I was dancing, like in my room, going hard, living my fantasy, doing improv choreography, like cat, boom, cat, 1, 2, and like.
Okay.
And I was going hard, and he walks by and he's like, "Hi," and like goes into his room, and I was like, "Oh," and that also haunts me. So every now and then, I remember I cried in front of you, haunts me, and like I feel a rush of like dread. Anyway, but
well, that moment of you dancing kind of reminds me of one of my friends in high school. We went to her house after school, and her brother was already home, and he was in the living room, like doing Taebo. And then we walked to the living room, and he was like, "Ah, my arms hurt," and like he turned the TV off and then left. And then when we turned it on, it was like the Taebo, so we.
not you laughing at him for his physical exercise.
No, it's not the fact that he was doing exercise. It's just the fact that he was trying to cover it up.
I know.
He's being like, "Oh, my arms hurt." Like,
people are.
That's embarrassing for you. Dancing?
I was going hard. I wish you could have seen. I was all.
Sorry, it again.
I was like, and 5 and 6 and shimmy me down, up and down. I was like into it. I wish I could remember what song it was, because
We are the world.
no, I'm confident it was not even like a pop song. It was probably some song I was just like, for whatever reason, I felt like it was. I want to say I was listening to the format, which, what song could it have been? But I don't remember. Anyway, speaking of embarrassing though, I started spiraling yesterday about my use of hashtags. Are hashtags not cool?
I don't know if it's like not cool or cool, but are they useful?
Well, I use them to try to get people to watch or look at my content.
Yeah.
But then I was like, are these
Aging?
Yeah, because I think I'm in a midlife crisis. I'm pretty sure I'm going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is this part of my midlife crisis using hashtags? Am I?
No.
Because sometimes I'm like, I'm a 36-year-old man chronically online.
Mm.
And I'm like, are people, I spiral, like I start to feel embarrassed. I'm like, are people my age looking at me like, grow up?
Well, honestly, sometimes I feel like that. I'm like, I'm in my 30s. Why am I like dancing on TikTok? Like, that's crazy. But I feel like we're the first generation in our 30s who have TikTok.
Fair.
Right? So we can act however we want.
We're also single queer men.
Also, right.
And like, we're having fun. Also, we're single queer creatives who, I'm sorry we don't live, we're not, I'm sorry we're not parents.
No shit to parents, but couldn't be us.
Yeah, could not be us.
Literally.
Could not be us, won't be us. Well, I don't know,
Okay.
Stan one's kids, but that's another story. We'll see.
No, I know.
Oh no! Everyone's gonna read
Explode!
them. Nobody screenshot that. Nobody screenshot that. But yeah, there was but we have a new segment that we're trying to. And
Breaking news.
breaking news. We have our this week's. Yeah, right. You like that?
Yeah.
I wish we had like a soundboard where we can like press the button.
One day.
Yeah, right. Let me do
I
another
would love that.
another take. Aggressively, more aggressive every time. Yeah, right. I spit. Sorry, COVID.
Oh,
But what's this week's? Yeah, right for you.
Yeah, well, real quick, the next question of what our yeah right segment is, it's basically any moment or any thing in life where you're like, you hear it or see it and you're like, yeah, right.
Right, you're like
Basically. So my yeah right for this week is I came across a TikTok. Actually, one of our friends sent me a TikTok of people walking in to see. I guess it was a premiere of the new Conjuring movie. So as they're walking in, they can stop and be blessed by a priest before they walked in to see the movie.
yeah, right.
Like for what?
I know what. For what? Don't go see the movie. If you're that worried, don't go see the movie. Get out of here! Oh my god, big. Yeah, right.
Very right.
What state was this in?
It was in Texas. It was actually in McAllen.
Texas. Texas. Yeah, right. In general, because they have been disappointing me lately.
Honestly,
The Texas government, Greg Abbott, Dan Patrick, Ken Paxton. Yeah, the fuck right. Are you kidding me? Fucking that fucking gerbil Abbott. Ugh.
honestly, it gives me osco.
Honestly, I see him, I'm like, I'm like that. I see Abbott and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have choro. Like that. Just like that. Wow. It gives me choro bad.
That's good.
But my yeah right this week is a moment of silence for the people in Minneapolis that were injured and shot at by a crazy person with a weapon. But my yeah right goes to the conservatives online trying to spin this as if trans people are dangerous, when we all know in reality that it is white males that are majority of mass shooters. But because there was one trans person or a couple out of the many, they have now decided to rewrite history as per usual to make it seem like trans people are a dangerous threat to America. And for that, yeah, right. Get out of here. We know it. You can't change it. You can't. We all know. We all most of the people alive have survived or lived through, not survived, but have lived through mass shootings since Columbine. And you want to frame this as if trans people are the issue? Yeah, right. Get out of here. We are not buying it. You're an idiot. And if you believe that, then you can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Period.
Very, very, very hard.
Very yeah, right. Some.
That's our cumbia. We have to make that into a cumbia.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Why did I have to growl on it? Why did I growl on it? You like that?
She's a growler. Yeah. Growler.
Ooh. Come on, bears. I'm just kidding. All right, but we're basically we're at time basically, but I did have some few closing thoughts. I wanted to just say that I'm having a lot of fun doing this podcast. I feel really motivated. This is what's motivating me. This is a project that I'm happy that I started. It's helping me. It's helping my focus. It's something that I can do routinely every day. I think that being part of it with you helps me because I've made a commitment to you, and making commitment to other people's really helps motivate me as well. So
Accountable.
It keeps me accountable. So I really like that. But I really like what we're building here, and it feels like we're building an act. I like the process of us doing this and sharing with people that we're learning as we go, because for those of you who are watching now, who are listening now, there's going to be a point where I think we're going to be really, really good at this, and you'll be able to be like, I was there when they were on. little teeny tiny shitty mics, when we were bumping into things, when we were inventing cue cards and stuff like that. So like, or whatever you call these, and it feels like we're building an act. It feels creative. I know podcasting maybe isn't like necessarily a creative thing. It's an entertaining thing, but it feels creative. It feels like we are building an act, and I never thought I would view it in that lens, but I'm enjoying it. So I just wanted to say that, and thank you again to everybody that's watching.
Yes. Thank you.
Any closing thoughts? Anything you want? Any projections? Any manifestations for the days to come before we meet next week? Any positive affirmations you want to put out there?
I just hope we have the great weekend. I just signed up for overtime, so I'm gonna be stuck working all weekend. But
I said positive affirmations.
I know. Well, I'm trying to stay positive, but that's what's in my mind, honestly.
Oh.
But I hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully, yeah, everyone has a great weekend. It is a 3-day weekend. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if anyone cares.
For others,
Yeah, I don't know if anyone cares.
what the fuck is Labor Day?
I don't know.
American education. I don't even know what our holidays mean. Labor as in labor work, or labor as in delivery of a baby?
I'm sure it's labor work. Our laborers get a day off.
Oh, also, real quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Amanda. She has her own podcast called But Is It Feminist? I recommend it. I find it to be insightful. They are currently bi-weekly. Bi-weekly means every other week.
Mm-hmm.
They're bi-weekly episodes. They come out on Fridays. Go check them out. Because I think it's really fun and insightful. Okay, that's all.
Period.
All right. Well, I'll see you next. I'll probably see you sooner than next week, but we'll see you all next week. Yeah. And yeah. Also, if you have anybody, if there's any suggestions you want us to complain about somebody or anything you think is ridiculous, like let us know. We rant about it.
We can talk about anything. If you want us to bring up anything in our yeah right segment, let us know. Any episode ideas, let us know.
Yeah,
We're open. We may not talk about it, but we'll be open.
There's no promises. So you have the mind of a mastermind.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bye, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Somebody press stop.